channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and Jake family. Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy Half.
And your girl Jay.
And we back
with another reaction video.
All right, y'all, so welcome back to the channel.
And I would like to tell everybody thank you for the prayers for my sister. This has been a rough journey. Her kidneys were functioning at a 0%, y'all. She was hospitalized and she's had several blood transfusions. She's been having a hard time breathing and a hard time falling asleep because every time she attempts to fall asleep, she wakes up because she has so much fluid on her chest and her lungs. It's been hard for me to watch, and I talked to her last night and she was in good spirits and the prayers are working. So I thank you guys so much. I get emotional because she's my best friend, and I thank you guys.
And not to mention how strong that she's been through the whole process, though, you guys. So she's definitely a trooper.
Thank you.
She's definitely a trooper. So
thank you. We
thank you guys on her behalf. I'm sure she's saying the same thing. So we definitely appreciate that. Keep those prayers coming through until she's healed. You know what I mean? From the top of her head to the sole of her feet.
Thank you so much. The prayers are going a long way because this is the first time since she's been sick that she's in good spirits, and your prayers are working. So thank you. Continue praying for her. I appreciate you guys so much.
Oh,
I really truly do. Thank you. She's feeling positive about her situation, and it means so much to me. So I genuinely thank you guys so much. Thank you. You didn't have to go.
You're welcome. Oh.
In the midst of that, oh my goodness, fractured his foot, y'all.
Fractured my foot bad. I might need surgery. Not for sure yet. Gotta go see orthopedic. And I'm sick. It's just all bad for me right now.
Life is lifing.
Right.
But we gotta stand tall through it all.
Right.
And stand strong.
Right. All right, so we're gonna jump right into it. All right, so let them know who we're gonna react to today.
We are reacting to
Benny Johnson.
Benny Johnson.
Shout out to Benny.
Yes, shout out to Benny Johnson. It's titled Bill Burr Snaps, Calls Jimmy Kimmel an idiot, idiot liberal to his face.
All right, so y'all already know how Bill Burr can be. You know what I mean? So let's jump right into it.
Every dog has his day. Hummer?
You f***ed up. Don't go too far.
I ain't not. You are.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. And so the most important choice you'll ever make is who you choose to be your partner, who you choose to be your wife someday. If you are a young man and you are making that choice, know this, that wives are truly something that can destroy your life and destroy your entire career, especially if you work really hard to fancy yourself as a hard scrapper from Boston that is anti-woke and can take a punch. Well, you better not have a wife like this, who can't take a punch. This is Bill Burr's wife. Her name is Nia Renee Hill. Now, why would I ever go after Bill Burr's wife? I'm not trying to go after Bill Burr's wife. I mean, woof, Bill, your wife. I'm just trying to say this. Don't marry someone who's going to make you poor, who's going to destroy your career, who's going to piss off people unnecessarily and be a flaming, psychotic, political bomb thrower at half your audience, right? God, I hope Trump gets coronavirus, is what Nia Renee Hill tweeted. Also, don't marry somebody who is going to keep her last name, right? I'm not going to take your last name. So these things matter. These things matter in marriage. Bill Burr's wife is so classy. Look at this. Bill Burr's wife got to sit right next to the person who she hoped got coronavirus and flipped him off. We've, of course, covered this. Double bird there for Bill Burr's wife as Bill Burr looks on in excruciating pain, knowing that he's lost half his audience. Here's the actual video of that happening. So what has now transpired? Well, something that we predicted would happen. Bill Burr would have to put on a MAGA hat and have to go running back to the working class. I mean, have you ever heard Bill Burr's comedy? Like, you generally have to be like a scrapper, right? You got to be working class. It's hard around the edges. It's not for the faint of heart.
Right.
Which is why this clip betrayed so many of his fans. Well, Bill Burr is now running to Jimmy Kimmel's show, the known biggest TDS, Trump derangement syndrome, psychotic lib on late night, and is saying you idiot liberals are going to create Donald Trump's presidency 2024. This is Bill Burr attempting to get his audience back. Check out this clip.
It's when they get to a certain age. I really am. Like, I have it down
You have it
about
planned out?
religion and people.
Really?
Narcissists, sociopaths, all of this type of stuff. Like, you want to see a great case thing on, like, narcissism. Liberals are so stupid the way that they handle Trump.
What do you mean?
You should shut up.
What-
He's a narcissist. Neutral energy.
Yeah.
Neutral.
You think he'd go away? If
You know what I think he
stopped-
was? I think he was a one-hit wonder.
Uh-huh.
Right? He wrote The Twist. And then that was it. He was on the casino circuit, and then you
Yeah.
idiot liberals wrote him Twist again when
Yeah.
you indicted him. And
Yeah.
now he's a martyr.
And now
he's
got
coming back, Jimmy.
The peppermint twist
He's
is back.
coming
Yeah.
back. It's going to be great for comedy. He's coming back. I can't believe, like, these are honestly going to be our two choices, because I really try to, with each thing, to try to be, like, figure out who I'm going to put. I mean, it's got to be, I want somebody in their 40s, somebody that's going to have to live with their decisions. I don't want, like, you know, with any luck,
Shot fired.
they'll both die of natural causes before the election. And maybe you could get somebody that still has something to live for.
Wow.
You know?
This year you're not going to get a visit from Santa, but you are going to get a visit from the Secret Service.
Why? I said die peacefully.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Bill Burr says that Jimmy Kimmel is an idiot liberal. Says you idiot liberals. Okay, Bill Burr, like, hold up a mirror to your wife, but okay, all right, come with me now. Making Trump a martyr, he's coming back, he's gonna win. He's gonna win in 2024 is what Bill Burr says. Now, this could be Bill Burr trying to gain back some of his audience. This could be Bill Burr just stating a fact that we have stated on the show a lot.
So I wonder, did he really lose a lot of his audience by his wife's gestures, comments, or because clearly I'm assuming and I'm guessing that she's a liberal.
Right.
I'm guessing that, or she just may not just like Donald Trump.
Just like him. But they're married, right?
Yeah,
So they're one.
they're one.
You know, normally in a marriage, you know, a woman follows her husband's lead, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just showing that he pretty much don't have any say-so when it comes to her decision making. I mean, you know, you're normally on one accord when you're married.
No, I agree with that. But I think she can still have her own beliefs.
Yeah, you have your own beliefs, but
you don't want to.
But you could clearly tell he's not in charge of the marriage by her flipping Donald Trump off, and you know.
Okay, I mean that's fair enough to say. I think she definitely went about the wrong way of doing that, because it jeopardized
his fan base.
Right. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I don't know. But I hear what you're saying though.
Some of his audience, this could be Bill Burr just stating a fact that we have stated on the show a lot, that you actually need somebody that reflects the American population. Joe Biden, degenerate, old, collapsing, diseased Joe Biden, corrupt as hell, does not reflect the American people. does not reflect the rest of the country. Yet you have Joe Biden sitting there representing all of us, and there's this major lock key out of step. Bill Burr saying, I'd like somebody in their 40s. I kind of agree with him, to be quite honest. But right now, that candidate doesn't exist. That's what we have to actually represent where the country is right now is Donald Trump. And it's why the polls look like this. Bill Burr is right. I've been doing a lot of reads bashing Bill Burr. And Bill Burr has been doing sort of a circuit here trying to do damage control for his wife flipping off Trump. But this is why. Bill Burr saying Trump's coming back. The answer is yes, Trump's coming back. These are the suppression polls, right? The point of these polls is to suppress the vote for Republicans, to try and to cast a dire mood on the country so that Democrats can control everything.
Right.
These are the kind of polls that are designed in order to give Democrats a 5, 10, 20-point boost where they don't have it.
Right.
Why? Because Republicans, when they hear ABC News is calling or CNN is calling or the New York Times are calling, they go click and they don't answer honestly. So when these polls show that Donald Trump is destroying Joe Biden in a 320 electoral vote landslide, when these polls show Donald Trump polling like this, absolutely demolishing Joe Biden, this is like terrifying. Like hit the panic button, nuclear level meltdown. And Bill Burr sees it. Comedians often sense the energy of these things. And now Bill Burr is saying, I better make sure that this part of my audience, like this part of people that will watch my next Netflix special, they don't hate me. So he's saying a nice thing about Donald Trump. He says Donald Trump's coming back. He says what I think a lot of people feel, which is that there should be younger candidates that have something to live for. That really is something that I think there's so many. Klaus Schwab is 85. Joe Biden's 80. Mitch McConnell's 81. Nancy Pelosi.
I mean, I think like in their household, because again, I'm assuming this though, but I'm guessing she's a liberal, maybe a Democrat or something like that. I don't know, unless she just don't like Donald Trump. But it's kind of like if I'm a Niners fan, and you're a Dallas Cowboys fan or Seahawks fan or whatever, right? We're gonna have a conflict during the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking stuff back and forth during the game. But that don't mean that you're gonna do a gesture or something like that that you know that may hurt my business or my betting that I'm doing or something like that. You know what I mean? To bring more money into the household.
Right.
And that's kind of like what she did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By making that gesture, flipping him off, it cost him who knows how many audience that he has. You know? So I don't think there's nothing wrong with her having her own
it's nothing
belief
wrong
and
with having
opinion,
your own.
but it's how you
conduct yourself.
Right, how you conduct yourself.
How
Especially
she publicly flipped Donald Trump off.
right. And like you said, especially when y'all are married, y'all in union. You know what I mean? So you got to take your husband into consideration,
Right.
the career into consideration.
It shows how the marriage is really.
Yeah.
You know, who really leads and who's
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so I can understand why his fan base fell back. Like,
Right.
oh, you gonna allow your wife to do that? You didn't even try to stop her or, you know, put her hands down and tell her, you know?
Yeah. And maybe he didn't want to embarrass her at the time by doing that. You know what I'm saying?
She embarrassed
causing
him.
more. Yeah, no, you're right, but causing more attention to the situation that's already has attention to it, but maybe he didn't want to cause more attention at the time. I don't know, but I don't know.
Klaus Schwab is 85. Joe Biden's 80. Mitch McConnell's 81. Nancy Pelosi's 82. George Soros is 95.
Damn.
What are they? Well, these people are not going to suffer the consequences of their actions today. This is
Right.
You wouldn't let these people run your company or your family. Why are we letting them run everything else? So I do agree with Bill Burr on that. Bill Burr talking about his wife flipping off Trump. The guy walked in the arena. Everybody cheered. She gave him the finger. Nobody got arrested. That's why the country's great. So this is Bill Burr, again, trying to do damage control.
Boy, stop, but don't come back and start crying.
Bill Burr here on the Rick Johnson Show. I love
That's like those Trump guys. They're always going like, you snowflakes, you F your feelings and all of that. And then you make fun of Trump and you're like, oh my God, it's so disrespectful. It's like you're saying F Joe Biden. It's like you can't have it both ways. So that's my thing as a Pats fan, okay?
Yeah.
It's just like if you're doing it too, quit your crying. Quit your crying. I mean, you know,
How's your wife's hands doing these days?
Oh, they're fantastic. I love my wife. You know where you stand with her. Okay, the guy walked in the arena. Everybody cheered. She gave him the finger. Nobody got arrested. That's why this country's great. Everybody expressed themselves. Can we all be adults? I mean, I don't know about you, but I came there to go to the fights. I didn't know I was going to the Republican National Convention. My favorite thing was when Trump was going, thank you. Thank you. You know what it reminded me of? When OJ got acquitted. Remember that? When he's going, thank you. Like, I can't believe I'm getting off of this. Thank you. Thank you. He's another guy. Donald Trump. He's getting the Michigan treatment. Do you know how many people you could accuse of that, falsifying your assets for what they're really worth?
Right.
Like, how come they're not going after the banks? I can just walk into a bank and be like, my house is worth $5 trillion. Can I have a $30 million loan? Okay.
My only pushback on that story is you said your wife gave him the finger. It was more than one, I think I saw, right?
It was dual.
It was.
It was so we'll have to go. We'll have to go to New York for the tape and take 10 minutes. Yeah.
After further review.
No, she's hilarious.
I admit.
She's hilarious, says Bill Burr, as he watches his potential future earnings get cut in half. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump did walk into that arena. People did cheer, and it was very much like a conquering hero, but that's because Donald Trump is a man of the people. You'd never, ever be able to see Joe Biden pull off something like this. Joe Biden would never dare. What would happen if Joe Biden walked into an arena like this? I mean, please. Don't make me laugh. So this is what they're the most scared about. This is why they're trying to put him in prison. This is why Bill Burr is saying, you idiot liberals, you're going to have him win again. Because they don't know how to counter this. And Bill Burr's wife is a perfect example of all libs have left. And did you see Bill Burr sort of complimenting Trump and being like, why are they going after him for stuff in New York? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, just be careful who you marry. Most important. That and staying base. Like, share, and subscribe to Sport Benny. See ya.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Man.
Do you have water?
Mm-hmm. Whew. But yeah.
She gave him not one, but two.
I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't flipping them off with her toes, too. You know what I'm saying? Just can't see it. You feel me? I've been hearing about the little Trump thing about, I guess, tampering documents, something like that, as far as to see how much certain businesses is worth, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my thing is, it's like, why are they so worried about him all the time? Like, what he got going on?
Because he's a threat to them, you know?
Yeah, but it's like, you know what I mean? I mean, people have done that, though. Like, and y'all just want to I don't like when y'all just single out one person. You know what I'm saying? When, who knows how many people have been doing that for years, though. You know? So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just weird to me how this world is going, the direction that it's going into. You can't say what you want to say anymore.
Right.
You know, you can't do, you know, I ain't gonna say what you want to do, because sometimes what people want to do is not abiding by the law type of thing. But, like, we literally don't have free speech anymore. Literally.
Right. Don't
have that anymore. And I was watching, what was I watching the other day? 30 for 30 with, damn, who was it? It was Reggie White. Mm-hmm. The football player, ex-football player that passed away. And he even mentioned something about, you know, homosexuals and, you know, this, that, and the third and whatnot, because he's a big Christian, right? So long story short, they tried to cancel him way back then. This was in the 90s that they tried to cancel him for that. You know, so, and then he was kind of like, you know, trying to spread the word to people and stuff like that about Christianity and, you know, this, that, and the third. And but he felt like he wanted to go deeper with that. So he went to Jerusalem to actually learn the real word about Christianity. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord and things like that. And if you guys haven't seen that 30 for 30, definitely check it out. To me, it was great information. I think you'll like it also. and it kind of gives you a different outlook on things. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be out here trying to preach the word, but not actually speaking the truth about the word.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They're just speaking what they've been taught.
Right.
Like Reggie said, you know what I'm saying? He said, when I was out here, he said, at the end of the day, I was misleading people because I was teaching people what I was taught. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of people do. You know, they preach the word, but they don't really know the word.
Right.
You know? And that's one of the reasons why I don't walk around doing that, because I'm not 100% sure about what the word actually is and if it's coming from the right place. You know what I mean? And that's what he was saying in that 30 for 30 interview. He had to go all the way to Jerusalem to actually get the word, because we all know that's where it came from, Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? That's where Christ was, and that's where he walked in, and so forth and so forth. So it's a very good documentary. If you guys haven't checked it out, please do. It's 30 for 30 on ESPN. Take a look at it. Tell me what you guys think about it. I definitely enjoyed it myself. I hope Jay get a chance to take a look at it also as well. But it just goes to show that people was getting canceled way back then, you know, for speaking the truth or for speaking what people don't want to hear.
Right.
You know, this was in the 90s. Now it's just more magnified now because we're in a later era. We got technology now. We have internet now. So it's, you know what I mean? It's easier to put out there, you know, opposed to 20, 30 years ago. You know, so. But anyway, y'all let us know what y'all thought about this one. Comment down below. And would you like to add anything to this one?
I just think she's out of line for displaying that, knowing what her husband does for a living. She's way out of line.
Yeah, she is out of line for that one. You know, sometimes you have to just bite your tongue in situations like that. You can express your feelings in a different kind of way.
Right.
You know, so I definitely agree with you on that. But that's what she chose to do, and so Bill Burr, he's trying to bounce back from it, I guess. You know, but it's a good thing he's not bashing her in the process.
Oh, right,
you know what I mean?
right.
So
right.
he that's good for him. So, all right, let's jump into some shout outs.
Okay, first shout out goes to Jay Cook. What's up, Jay Cook?
Jay Cook, what's going on, man? Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that. Let us know what you thought about it, man. Comment down below and come back and join us for some more.
Second shout out goes to Julie. What's up, Julie?
Julie, what's going on? Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that as well. Once again, we thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you so much.
And we hope you guys continue to rock with us. We're building a really nice community here on the Half and J channel.
Yes.
And we can't thank you guys enough, man.
Right.
So until next time, make sure y'all keep God first.
Most importantly.
And we out this thing.
Yes.
Peace.